Earlier this year I was lucky enough to secure a season ticket to see West Ham for the season. It was a relatively easy process to get a season ticket. Firstly, I went online, I signed up to be a priority member for a season ticket list. It cost me £10 a year to try and get on that list, and it meant that you get access to season tickets whenever they become available. You go on the waiting list, so the later you sign up, the further down that list you are, so obviously they offer it to people higher up the list first. I signed up about 6 months ago and was expecting it to be a couple-year wait. I was told that most people have to wait at least 2 seasons before they get hold of their season ticket. I got really lucky though. I think because the wheelchair access tickets, maybe there aren't so many people on the list that need those tickets. I managed to get up the list pretty fast, and within the start of this next season I had myself a season ticket, which was really great. The other thing I think is really fantastic is that the season tickets for West Ham for access people are really actually a good value. I think I paid about £350 for my year, which is a lot less than a normal season ticket would cost. So I found it really good value for money, which is why I definitely thought I'd get one. You can pay more than that. I think one of the more expensive ones is about £650 to be on the halfway line, but I was quite happy being behind the goal. I thought it might be a good atmosphere back there anyway. So yeah, I went for the cheaper option, but I'm more than happy. When you get to the top of the list, you still have to be a bit sharp. You basically get 1 day to get your ticket, and if you miss your slot, then that's it. You won't get a chance to have it for at least another year. So yeah, even if you get to the top of that list, it's still pretty difficult to get one. But you've got to call the phone line at exactly the right time and make sure that you're in on that, in on those calls straight away, because they release it to a certain chunk of people each time. So if they get there before you, that's it. I get a free PA ticket with every game I go to. So the season ticket loads up onto my phone, into my Google Wallet, and I have 2 of them on there. So one for me and one for my PA. If for any reason I can't go, I can transfer my tickets to someone else via. I just call up the club, which takes a couple of minutes, and they send me some paper tickets that I can email on to somebody. But it has to be somebody who requires a wheelchair and a carer. But I've done that so far once this season, just because I couldn't make the game. But yeah, it was really easy to do, and I think they're really accommodating to my needs. I've been to see West Ham last year. I'm in the Europa League, but never in the Premiership. Actually, this game, West Ham versus Tottenham, was the first one I'd managed to get to all year, just because I've been away for a few weeks at the start of the season. So yeah, it's nice to actually finally get to use my ticket, and I'm looking to go a lot more now. It's a great game to open with, obviously being a London derby, really exciting, and yeah, you could tell both teams were up for it, all the fans were up for it. The atmosphere was fantastic, and yeah, I loved every minute of it. West Ham were obviously the underdogs going into the game, but I would say that it was probably one of the highest quality squad lineups for both teams that there's probably ever been in this fixture. So yeah, a really good season to go, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to the rest of the season. Tottenham took the lead, and yeah, it was a bit unfortunate. I think West Ham were actually the better team up until that point, but Tottenham got them on the break, so it looked like West Ham were going to struggle from that point onwards. Early on in the game, they'd actually had a Tottenham penalty that was reversed in decision for a handball. It was originally given, then VAR overruled it, so that was quite lucky from a West Ham point of view, but it was the right decision. At half time, it was looking not too great. Tottenham were in the lead. It looked like West Ham had sort of had their share of like possession and chances, and it was going to go Tottenham's way. But it was, the second half still had to play.
I've been up for a second the ball being closed. Go on, Declan. Nice. Oh! That got the top of his head.
Thankfully, West Ham pulled off a goal in the second half. Souček with a really good finish after a great flick on by Antonio. So yeah, fantastic result. I would say at the start of the day that West Ham would have taken a draw quite happily. They actually should have won it. They had a really good few chances at the end to nick it, and it was just unfortunate they couldn't put any away. But it's good signs for the rest of the season. Like, they've not had a great start so far, but yeah, good start. Like, it's a good starting point now that they can hopefully build off. Anyway, that'll be it for this week of the Tetra Travels. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll probably be doing some more West Ham updates throughout the year, alongside lots of other things. So if you're interested, please like, share and subscribe, and yeah, follow my adventures. Right, see you soon.